What's up, guys? So this week we didn't really have any new content added to Rust. There's a lot of changes, like they disabled lazy aim, they added more weapons to the throwables, which at this point is kind of boring, honestly, because they're pretty useless. They just haven't balanced out to the point where melee is worth anything in the game, but it's still fun. But mainly there's not really anything to talk about. That was done that greatly. There's just a lot of tweaks, this and that, and you can check out the dev blog yourself if you want to see the details, or check out one of my fellow YouTubers' videos who kind of covered it. But instead, I figured we are going to go ahead and cover another what's to come to Rust, covering what was put on the dev blog, for those of you who don't want to actually go and check it out. And as here, we kind of have this background image, and it's the train tracks. And basically, they haven't really stated if they're going to connect all the train tracks eventually. I kind of hope they do, but that does seem like a great thing to, like a great big deal to figure out with the procedural generation. But hey, they did roads, so you never know, they might figure it out. But the main point here is that they are slowly texturing the rad towns, and they've started here, and they stated that they will slowly add it in as they go. So pretty soon here, we should start to see some color pop up on those rad towns, which is definitely really cool. And it'll be nice to see them filled in. I can't wait to kind of see what it ends up looking like. Next, pretty much we're moving on here to the new female model. So this is kind of the finished state. As you know, they're working on a new male model as well. So they revisited the female a little bit and did some work here, so you can kind of see the body shots there. And it definitely looks much more feminine, as you can see in this face and so forth. A lot better looking than what we had before. There's something weird about the new bodies, though. They're very stocky or muscly. I'm not sure what to say. I think you guys know what I mean pretty much there. The other thing here, which I'm very excited for, is they're going to be adding a detail to farming. Now, they added pumpkins and corn a while ago. Pumpkins was always a weird idea. When I think of, I need to survive and eat food, pumpkins is like the last thing that comes to mind, but okay. Someone must really like pumpkins. Wheat or, tomatoes or something would have made a little more sense. But anyways, I'm sure we'll be seeing more crops. And as you can see here, they have the idea if you make a crop plot, you'd need a tool. That tool would then turn it into like a fertilized dirt plot. You'd then hoe that dirt plot, then you would plant on it, and then you would grow your crops. And then here you can see there's different problems that can happen to the crops. So they can become dehydrated, diseased. If you don't protect them with fences, they can get eaten by wild animals. And I guess if you set up your watering system the wrong way, you can overwater them and kill them too. So it's kind of cool. Now, the way they make it sound like this isn't something you're going to have to do, but it's something you'd be able to do and put a skill into and kind of be your trade, which is definitely really cool. So I'm really excited to see that they're putting a little more detail into it. At this point, it is just kind of a concept, but it will flesh out here in the future, I'm sure. Next thing we're moving on is to some more frames, and these are floor frames. So very, very excited to finally see this. You can see number one is like a trap. Oh, look, there's something here. And then the floor falls out. But, I mean, can we put these on foundations? Or are these only going to be floors up? So that's the real question here. I'm hoping we get some kind of basement thing going on. That would be extremely exciting. The trampoline there is also something that's quite... that could be quite the game changer, and it could be quite fun, and it could also be pretty disastrous, depending, probably if you're someone like me. But looking at these here, it is really cool. I mean, we've all been asking for secret hatches or hatch frame, and it's just going to be great to see this put in here. But that's pretty much all there is to cover. The big thing here is the semi-automatic rifle, which you'll see a video here at the end of. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see this gun put in to next week.